When Cooper Webb first turned pro, nobody expected much. He wasn't the golden child of amateur racing, but he didn't care. He carved his path through grit, heart, and determination, climbing his way to the top with back-to-back 250 Supercross titles. So when he stepped into the 450 class, he wasn't just another rookie. He carried expectations, pressures, all eyes were watching. But the results didn't come, the speed wasn't there, and just like that, the hype faded, the spotlight shifted, and people stopped believing. What they didn't realize was that Cooper Webb, he does his best work when you count him out. This is the story of a rider who doesn't just rise to the occasion, he thrives in the shadows of doubt. This is Cooper Webb, the underdog who wouldn't break.
I'm Cooper Webb. I'm 17 years old from Newport, North Carolina.
In a sport obsessed with hype, Cooper Webb was an afterthought. No major headlines, no red carpet welcome, just a teenager lining up with a dream and something to prove.
It's a cool deal to have all the, new young talent coming up. I feel like I am one of the better ones coming out of the amateur ranks. I guess that's the goal, is to try to outdo the other rookies.
In 2013, at just 17 years old, he signed with Star Racing Yamaha and entered the pro ranks. His debut at Hangtown didn't break records, but it sent a message. He wasn't there just to fill gate spots, he was here to fight.
And how about this? Blake Baggett on the number 1 is back in action with a whole shot. The rookie Cooper Webb in third on the blue bike, the Yamaha.
What do you say we say hello to one of the freshmen? Put your hands together for the 175 of Cooper Webb.
Meanwhile, the spotlight was aimed elsewhere, on the factory-backed favourites, the chosen ones. Webb heard it all. He wasn't on anyone's radar, and he didn't forget that.
Obviously, I want to go out there and really, turn some heads and have some people be like, wow, this kid's the real deal. So, it's been a lot of hype about, other people coming in and, the top contenders, but hopefully after this race, might bring my name up in a conversation.
By the summer of 2014, at Muddy Creek Raceway, he made sure the doubters were silenced. He claimed his first pro win, and with it, the kid they overlooked, the rookie nobody expected, was suddenly becoming impossible to ignore.
Going the long way. What's going to happen? Squares it up. Webb to the lead. Unbelievable. That didn't take long. Now Webb, he's alive.
Quietly, the kid no one talked about was building momentum. By 2015, Cooper Webb was no longer a rookie. The world had started paying attention. But doubts remained. Could he handle the pressure? Could he really become a champion? His answers came quickly. Webb didn't just compete, he dominated, claiming victories at Anaheim, Phoenix, and San Diego. He quickly made it clear he wasn't here just to be part of the conversation. He was here to silence the critics. He secured the 250 West Supercross title convincingly, earning respect from fans and competitors alike. But winning once wasn't enough. Webb was hungry to prove this wasn't luck. hungry to cement his legacy. In 2016, the battle intensified. Joey Savacci pushed him to the absolute brink, a fierce rivalry unfolding race after race. It came down to the wire, one single point. And when the pressure peaked, Webb thrived. Going into the final round, everything was still on the line. And to add to the pressure, a brand new race format and torrential rain transformed Las Vegas into chaos.
Well, I got to tell you what, guys, I've come here to this race 20 years now, all right? And I cannot believe my eyes. All this rain, I've never seen Vegas Supercross like this. It is going to wreak havoc on these guys.
We have a brand new format. Never before in the history of Supercross have we combined the 250 East and West for the finale.
Do you think Coop's got it?
I think Coop's got it. Dude's strong as hell.
After crashing early, Webb battled through the mud and uncertainty, clawing his way back into a position which secured his second consecutive 250 Supercross title.
I mean, this is as close as it gets. What a ride for what could be your two-time champ Cooper Webb with a broken wrist.
He becomes the two-time West 250 champion.
It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the AMA to present you with the 2016 Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship 250 West Coast #1 plate. Congratulations, buddy.
But Webb wasn't done. The outdoor season beckoned, and Webb wanted more. He entered the AMA Pro Motocross Championship, determined to leave no doubt about who was the best.
Cooper Webb is going to win here at Buddy Creek. 2 straight overalls and the points lead. Cooper Webb, 3 in a row. Cooper Webb wins the first moto here at Millville.
He captured the AMA Pro Motocross 250 title with authority, further solidifying himself as a force to be reckoned with. His rivals knew it now. Webb wasn't going away. Fresh off clinching the 250 Pro Motocross Championship, Cooper Webb had one more challenge before stepping up to the 450 class. The stage was set at the MXGP of Americas in Charlotte, North Carolina, a home race under the lights and a showdown with the formidable Jeffrey Hurlins.
Getting some results. Who you taking? It's hard to say, man. It's hard. I'm gonna say Webb. Oh, really? Who you taking? I feel Hurley. I feel Hurley. Right now, he's dominant right now, so we'll see.
Cooper's cool, man. You like Coop. I love Coop. He made me shit my pants. He's the only one. Lining up at the gate. The dude started talking to me. Yo, you ready for a good battle? Like, why the fuck is he talking to me? Leave me the fuck alone. He's mentally so strong, I think.
In Moto 1, Webb started strong, immediately engaging Hurlins in a fierce wheel-to-wheel battle, but a small misstep cost him crucial momentum, allowing Hurlins to pull away and secure the Moto win, and with it, the MX2 World Championship. Going into Moto 2, the pressure was lifted from the shoulders of Hurlins. Webb had a poor start, finding himself outside the top 10, but with determination and feeding off the roar of the home crowd, Cooper began an aggressive charge through the field. Lap after lap, Webb closed the gap, eventually catching and passing both Faulkner and Herlings to take the lead.
Cooper Webb round the outside. Herlings has the inside line coming into this next right-hander. Cooper Webb will lean on Jeffrey Herlings. He takes the lead. The crowd erupt. They go wild here for Cooper Webb. He charges into second place. He's going after Austin Faulkner, and there he is. Said about 15 seconds. Oh, he's using that line perfectly. And a mistake from Faulkner on the exit. And Webb leads here. Listen to that crowd.
The crowd erupted as he crossed the finish line, securing the overall victory with a 2-1 performance. This wasn't just another race, it was a statement. Cooper Webb proved he could compete and win against not just the best in America, but the best in the world. A fitting finale to a 250 career, and a glimpse of the champion he was destined to become. In just 3 short years, Cooper Webb had transformed from the forgotten rookie nobody noticed to the man everybody watched. Yet his greatest test was still to come, the move up to the Premier 450 class, where champions are forged and dreams can be shattered overnight. When Cooper Webb made the jump to the 450 class in 2017, expectations were high. He was a 2-time champion, battle-tested in the 250 ranks, and fresh off a victory against Jeffrey Herlings. Excitement was high on the 450 rookie.
Yeah, we haven't really been excited about a rookie coming into the 450 class probably since the Roxon Tomac days.
Yeah.
This Cooper Webb kid is the real deal.
One of the most anticipated rookies in history.
Cooper, yeah, I look for him to be a winner, and I'm excited about it.
But the transition to the Premier Division is ruthless, unforgiving, and Webb was about to learn that the hard way. From the very start, something felt off. The confidence that defined Webb's career suddenly began to fade. Instead of fighting for podiums, he was fighting the bike, fighting injuries, fighting to even break into the top 5.
It looks like it's Anderson. Is that Webb that went down?
Webb
I think
went
it
down.
was. Cooper Webb goes down right in the first couple of corners. And he's holding his wrist and his elbow. Not a good sign for Cooper Webb as he got pounded into the dirt right on that shoulder.
Bam! Just augers in with his left shoulder, and that's what he was favoring. Right away, you can tell he's holding that left arm. What a bummer.
For the first time in his career, Cooper Webb wasn't in control. Critics were quick to speak up. He's too small for the 450. And as the doubts grew louder, they echoed in Webb's own mind.
You're a smaller guy. Have they had to change anything on the bike to adapt you? Like adapt to you, or if you had to change, like do they want you to bulk up a little bit?
Cooper Webb's a pretty small guy. I don't know if that's the bike for him.
2018 offered little relief. The struggles continued, results stayed mediocre, and the pressures only intensified. The sport of Supercross moves fast. One moment you're a rising star, the next you're yesterday's news. Webb had fallen into the shadows, and the whispers grew louder. Was this it for the 2-time 250 champion?
I know it's a Cinderella story, but the last 2 years have been really, really up and down for me. And Roger gave me a call and he said, "Man, we believe in you and we're interested and we want you on our team." And I think none of us were expecting this year. You know?
Last year I had broken my leg in Minnesota and knew I needed to change something and I wasn't sure what. And I'm a religious guy and I prayed about it. And that Monday, Roger DeCoster called me and just told me to focus on healing up and that they're very interested for next year. And I just couldn't believe it. What is he seeing that I'm not? You know, if that guy believes in me and that organization believes in me, I just know it'll be the right fit for me.
Entering 2019, Cooper Webb found himself at a crossroads. 2 difficult seasons at Yamaha had battered his confidence. Injuries, bike troubles, and mounting criticism had left many doubting if he could ever succeed in the Premier class.
It wasn't really any better for Webb in 18 than it was in 17. This was the hottest property in the sport coming out of the 2016 season on the 250. It just didn't work for whatever reason.
I'm very surprised, Cooper Webb. We're sitting here 2 years after his coming out of 250 class, and he has 3 career podiums.
Never really saw that spark that was so brilliant.
Cooper Webb's a little bit of a mystery to me. You know, he's a guy that I expected to come out really swinging when he moved on to the 450, and we never quite saw it.
Joining the Red Bull KTM factory racing team, Webb was given a fresh start. He wasn't expected to lead. Marvin Muskin was KTM's #1 rider. With a new bike and renewed determination, Cooper's goal was simple: just win one race, proving to the world he still belonged.
Have people given up on Cooper Webb?
They're idiots if they have. His championships on the 250 have been amazing, and talk about a competitive nature. Nobody hates losing more than this guy. I love redemption stories the most in sports, and we've got Cooper Webb, who a lot of people have given up on. Kevin, let's face it, he had some bad years there at Yamaha. He's on the new Red Bull team this year.
I think Webb is the most intriguing rider of all. He could be really good, or he could be really bad.
22 riders in the starting gate believe this is their year. Cooper Webb is down.
It is unlike any Anaheim we've seen in recent years for sure. Boy, Webb is really letting it hang out.
He's going for it. Look, he passes Malcolm.
He did. He gets around Malcolm Stewart. Cooper Webb is looking at a top 5. What an inspiring ride here.
In the rain, Cooper Webb, to me, that was probably the breakout ride.
He turns the fastest lap in the mud, comes back to a top 5 finish, put the work in the offseason. Kevin, I think he's ready.
At round 3 came Anaheim 2, the Triple Crown.
Roxon sees Webb jump past. Ken tries to cut back inside. Through the woods. And Cooper Webb gets his first win. His first career 450 main event victory.
Webb was finally showcasing his true potential by winning his first 450 main event. Was this the victory which could ignite a fire within and make Cooper believe again? We didn't have to wait long to find that answer. By the very next round at Oakland, Cooper Webb was victorious again.
Cooper Webb disappears with the gate drop.
Cooper was dominating with his starts all night.
Cooper Webb becomes the first 2-time winner in 2019.
It's confidence with Cooper Webb, and he now has that. He just runs off it.
Race by race, victory after victory, Webb's confidence grew as he rediscovered his mental edge. He wasn't just winning, he was breaking down his opponent one race at a time.
Webb coming inside here on Marvin, and the crowd comes alive as Cooper takes over second.
If he can catch Ken Roxon, this is going to be a statement race. Oh, he's right on him, Ralph.
Boy, Webb is right there.
Webb tries to get inside! Oh! Contact to the line! It's Webb! Cooper Webb beats him to the line! Unbelievable! And this crowd is going crazy in Texas!
Statement win. I cannot believe what I just saw.
I don't know how the fuck I did that. You got it hard, that's why.
This could be it. This is very much a turning point in the series. Cooper Webb has 4 wins. No one else has more than 1, and he's got the red plate.
Cooper's mental strength was once again becoming his greatest weapon. No longer KTM's #2 rider, but transforming into their championship hope.
If Cooper wins one more main event, I think that's the stamp.
Okay.
Where I think he rides it out.
17 right now.
He knows.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I got to stick to that.
He puts the top 1 and makes the pass! Wow! That's a championship performance.
Victory number 7 in 2019.
And the most important, as a Red Bull KTM rider, puts a dagger in the championship here in New Jersey. He will go to Vegas looking to take the championship home.
Hey,
You have a racehorse, man.
The 450 thing, I wonder if it's just about done right now for Cooper Webb, which would be an amazing season if he manages to pull this thing off, man. What an unexpected championship that'll be.
7 race wins told the story of Webb's resurrection. Heading into the final round at Las Vegas, Webb only needed a 20th place finish to clinch his first 450 championship.
Let's be honest, man, like this is a huge moment for him. Like he's on the verge of becoming a Supercross champion. Winning this championship for Cooper Webb completes a body of life work.
You know, if he wins this thing, and he will, unless the complete disaster strikes, he is going to be top 3 of the biggest surprise for the Supercross champions ever.
The last gate drop of the year. Who will be champion in Vegas? Here comes Cooper Webb back into the stadium for the final time. And the rider out of North Carolina wins the 2019 Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship.
I'm so waiting for this day forever.
The dude owned everybody this year. Checkmate. He's badass.
The opening round press conference, they had 11 riders, I believe, up there, and Cooper Webb was not even one of the massive panel of riders, and he ended up being the champ.
I think it just shows, you know, if you put your head down and you believe in the people and you believe in yourself and give every ounce of energy you have into what you love and what you want to do, then the sky's the limit.
In a season nobody saw coming, Cooper Webb climbed out from beneath the weight of doubt, silencing the critics and rediscovering himself along the way. Against all the odds, the rider everyone had overlooked stood once again at the summit of Supercross.
2019, really my goal was to win a race. It happened at round 3, you know, in the Triple Crown. You know, it was just a super cool feeling to kind of prove to myself again that, hey, you know, you're able to win and then ultimately clawing your way back to me winning a championship. It's a cool story, but like I said, it's kind of like that underdog Cinderella story, I guess.
Becoming a champion is one thing, but defending it, that's the true test of a champion. Cooper Webb entered 2020 determined, focused, and ready to prove that his breakout season wasn't just a fluke.
Is Cooper Webb the next dominant guy? Is it like, just like RV, he's going to win the next year? Just like Dunge, he's going to win the next year. McGrath, Carmichael, Stu, they're just going to win.
Cooper Webb repeats in 2020.
That's a great pick. I'm with you. I have no reason why. If he's comfortable on that motorcycle, he's done it before.
Right from the start, it was shaping up to be a tough title defense. Webb was riding well, consistent, but so were his rivals.
Roxon's for second, Webb for third. Ken Roxon clean sweeps the Triple Crown at Glendale. Here comes Webb after him. Oh! Got him! He got him! Wow. Cooper got him, and the checker's waiting for Tomac just in front of him.
But look at Cooper Webb has joined the party, and this is a nice comeback from Cooper because he was buried in the pack.
To the top step of the podium in San Diego.
Told you.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I know there was a lot of pressure in this race, but you did it.
And then came round 8, Arlington, Texas, where everything changed and the title seemed lost.
This is exciting. Cooper wants to win. Ken Roxon wants to win.
Oh my! The reigning champion down hard.
Just lands right on his back.
On the hard cement. And the Alpine Star medical crew right there to assist him.
The crash was devastating. In that moment, many feared his season was over. The championship defense seemed lost. But Cooper Webb isn't like most people. Quitting isn't an option. His entire career was built on defying expectations and an unbreakable resilience.
Cooper is great mentally. He could have a hard time and struggle through it and then come back better on the other side.
People that think he's basically out of it. And just when you think he is out of it, lo and behold, Cooper Webb, once again, is just that dude that will not take no for an answer. He personifies never say die. You can't even talk about Cooper Webb and say he's got a never say die attitude and it's enough. That is so understated.
And then Webb with one of the worst looking crashes ever. And I'm thinking like he's done. He's done whatever. I get a text this morning and no, he'll be in Atlanta.
It's this attitude and determination which has cemented his reputation, not as just another talented rider, but as one of the most relentless competitors the sport has ever seen.
Just the fight that kid has, he's tough. He's really, like I said, earning my respect, which doesn't mean anything. It's just, you know, how each of us view these certain riders. We all have our opinions, and mine has certainly changed over the course of this season.
When it's go time, that guy is, you're right, his legend grows each weekend with the adversity he has been through, his back stuff.
But in racing, nothing ever goes to plan. Another challenge arrived. COVID-19 brought the world to a halt. The season was suspended. Uncertainty took hold.
Man, it's a definite strange time in the history of the sport right now and the history of the world.
This is insane. They just announced Indianapolis Supercross is canceled.
What do we do, Anton, from here? What do you think should be done?
They just have to put it on pause.
Well, it's official. Las Vegas and Salt Lake City Supercrosses have been officially canceled.
When the season resumed, Cooper wasn't just racing against the world's best riders. He was racing against unprecedented circumstances. Race after race, Webb clawed his way back into contention, refusing to let go of his crown without a fight.
Cooper! Yes, got him! He welcomes the pressure and he wins it here in Utah!
Cooper Webb refuses to go away. Just like last year, nobody believed it, and guess what? He made it happen. This year, Kevin, he's willing himself to make it happen.
Cooper Webb, the Wednesday night wonder, wins all 3 Wednesday night shows in Salt Lake, and the championship fight goes to Championship Sunday.
It's honestly so incredible that this happened. Cooper Webb gave it his all.
In the end, Webb came up just short, finishing second to Eli Tomac. But in the process, he showed something even more important than winning. He showed the heart of a true champion. The 2020 season didn't end with another trophy, but in defeat, Cooper Webb proved he was tougher, stronger, and more relentless than anyone had ever imagined. After the highs of 2019 and the trials of 2020, Cooper Webb faced 2021 with a renewed sense of purpose. The question loomed, could he reclaim the throne?
I'm excited to watch Webb.
I have high expectations for him. I think he's going to be really, really good again.
Webb's got to be the biggest challenger, right? At least coming in. This thing will sort itself out, but right now it's Eli and Cooper is the biggest challenger.
In my book, yeah.
He's had success now. Is there any worry about he's over it, he's made enough money, and he doesn't have that fire that he had in 2019?
No, because when the gate drops, the bullshit stops. So Coop's a gamer, always has been.
The season began with uncertainty. A 9th place finish at the opener in Houston raised eyebrows.
Really underwhelming night for Webb. I will be very interested to see if you see a pissed off Cooper Webb on Tuesday.
Great start, Cooper Webb on the 2. He gets the whole shot ahead of Ken Roczen. This is a Cooper we haven't seen in the previous 2 nights. Could it be his night tonight?
Webb started to find his rhythm, racking up win after win through the mid-season, reaffirming his place back on top.
Cooper Webb is going to win in Orlando. Second win of the year. Here goes Cooper Webb. He crosses it up, switches it back, and up the inside of Adam C. and Cirillo. Cooper Webb now leads this 450 main. Cooper Webb!
In the midst of it all, the rivalry with Roczen intensified. Webb's racing wasn't just physical, it was psychological warfare, each victory chipping away at his competition's confidence.
My God, Cooper Webb, if he is behind Ken Rockton with 2 laps to go, well, it's like magic.
Yeah.
He gets them every time.
Cooper is a shark in the water, man. Like, he's the master of that stuff.
He beats them in a duel. Like, he gets them down and beats them up. He's like a 9-round fighter.
And look at this up front. Here comes Cooper Webb. Webb goes from third to first, just like that. Webb comes across and blocks Roczen. The KTM runners in the lead.
Did you see what Cooper Webb did? He saw it was Ken Roczen, and he put him all the way to the outside.
I'm watching Ken Roczen get abused by Cooper Webb.
You never want to get into a pissing match with somebody, but sometimes you need that little bit of fuel to get you going and get you motivated and fired up. I'd say it worked out. So far, for me, it works out really well.
He's got Ken right where he wants him. No need to push it. Oh, he got it. He got it. I thought Ken was going to run him high and take him to the hay bales, and he doesn't.
And it will be Cooper Webb sweeping Arlington.
I think the biggest thing as a kid my dad always taught me was just never give up. He didn't care if I got last, first, second, but if I gave up, he was pissed.
Going into the final round, Webb needed only a modest finish to clinch the title, but he knew only one mentality: to win. For him, it wasn't about playing it safe or settling for a result. It was about putting it all on the line and finishing the season as a true champion.
Cooper Webb, he is going to go for it. He wants to show why he deserves and is going to win this championship.
Cooper Webb on the inside. Cooper Webb to the lead.
Well, and that's why he is who he is, because of this. He didn't have to win, but he wanted to win.
Cooper Webb, take a bow. You're a 2-time champion.
Yeah, love it. I love the game.
I more look at Coop's career because he wins everything there is in 250s. Okay, he gets paid a bunch of money to go to 450s, and it doesn't go well for 2 years. And if you want to, there's nobody who's a 2-time Supercross champion who had a first 2 years worse than Cooper Webb. To come back from that is damn impressive, Coop. That part where you take 2 years of beatdowns and injuries, and what I think I counted, there's 3 podiums in 2 years. You know, to come back and win 2 Supercross titles, and it's phenomenal. It's amazing that those 2 years didn't mentally break you, and that's where we're at.
From a young rider with dreams to a 2-time 450 champion, Cooper Webb's journey is a testament to resilience, determination, and the relentless pursuit of greatness.